On this drop, on this freshly squeezed, packaged episode, we feature the one and only, the superstars that are Bad Company. All four of them on this couch. We get to share some conversations, exchange some laughter, and talk about some memories taken all the way back in the years when they started to form.
Four of us came together as friends, wanting just to spin and have fun. My favorite stunt is running over the roof.
Because the roof is then just something else. I terminate everything there. I destroy.
Me, Rizzo, I've been a co-driver for 3 to 4 years now. I'm the one in the car responsible for all the tricks.
Hola, people everyone.
Let them mow, man. Let them mow. Just them mow.
McKinnon, aka Troubles. Known for crazy stunts. I got adrenaline rush. Stuntman entertainer for a crowd. I was born for spinning.
Spinning is my everything.
Yeah, boy, you seen it there first and you're only gonna see it there. Bad Company.
And this week, ladies and gentlemen, uncles, aunties, and your favorite grandmother too, we get to be surrounded by the one and only nasty, fail, Bad Company. Wat sê julle ouens?
Vic.
I must say, they must have thinking like when they were coming up, they thought we were going for job interviews or dates or supermodels because these Owens came dressed up. They got like some golf shirts, fresh new sneakers. But Scorpus look like a fresh baby. Rizzo straight from Paki, the Paki barber there, boss. Yo, Owens. But I must say, I'm flattered that you guys got dressed up for spin sessions. Thank you for coming and joining us at your best attire. Oh, Owens, seriously, bro. Y'all definitely thought you were coming up for a date with a supermodel, huh?
No, we take this serious.
Spinning is like...
I just want to let you know there is no job applications here. There's no job interviews, so you don't have to impress no one, huh? Especially Scorpus. If Scorpus is clean shaven, you must know it's a serious affair.
Serious affair.
Bad Company, please take the honor of introducing yourselves.
Sanbonani, Muskopa, Zoro.
McKinnon, aka Troubles.
That's the one. We're looking for it. We're looking smart for the ladies.
I'm Muzi. I'm Muzi, yeah.
He is.
Yeah.
I'm Rizzo, representing Bad Company.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a super honor for me to have Bad Company on the show. You know, I've seen these guys find their nucleus, which is themselves, if they've come to be this elite superstar group, because that's where you're at right now. You guys are the superstars of spinning right now on the African continent. It's you, Owens. Every promoter wants Bad Company at their show. Every fan wants Bad Company at their show in their car seat so that they can watch and scream and shout your name and just record as much footage as possible. You guys are the superstars of spinning right now inside. Just in case you didn't know.
So everybody can know.
Yeah.
Just in case nobody knew.
Thank you, Vic.
Pleasure.
Baddest Company.
So, how did this come to be?
Yo.
How did the team of four come
Well,
to be?
Yo, let me try. Maybe Rizzo, the other guys will help me out. Yo, okay. I started spinning with Muzi a while back.
Indeed.
I was a lone man. I used to go with Terminator before he passed away. R.I.P.
Salute, rest.
After that, me and Muzi started going together, spinning, going places. I actually met him through my wife. So he knew my wife before anything. He used to go and get tattooed by her and stuff.
I was just about to say, was
Yeah.
it the ink? Because I actually got to see a few of his
Has to be.
Yeah.
tattoos this weekend. I was like, oh, I was going to see some dwarves.
Yeah, so we met like that. And then, yeah, we just decided to start spinning together and we started doing our thing. And then, yeah, in about 2016, things happened where
Hold on.
Undisclosed information.
No, there's no
Things happen.
bullshit, but yeah.
Things happen.
What happened?
Things happen.
let's just put it down and dirty. Bad Company was designed to piss everyone off. We don't care who you are, where you come from, what car you have, what qual you have. We come to the show, we arrive, we fuck shit up, and we leave.
Out of the door,
Simple.
Baba.
Dead company.
We don't care
Yeah.
who you are, what engine you're running, from where you're representing. We don't care. We don't care you spend 1 round or 20 rounds. We're gonna come, we're gonna fuck shit up, and we're gonna leave.
Vibes out of there, baby.
Simple. And
That's exactly what
and
the
that is where
company
it came
came
from. We came from where when in 2016, my ninjas, these two ninjas.
Yes, we want to know. We want to know.
We-
The ninjas, yeah.
Basically, it was like a fluke, because we would be chilling together, saying, "Listen, come, let's go to Wilson Smoke, let's spin together."
Yeah.
And at that time, the ninjas were spinning with other people.
Yeah, which other people, huh?
Okay.
No, don't mention names, bro.
No.
Oh, no mention. Okay, with other Owens.
Yeah, with other ones.
Yeah.
And we just used to do our thing. We used to get onto the car and make sure.
We would actually say, let's go have a bad company.
A bad
round.
company
Yeah,
round,
a bad company
Even
round.
if it's 1 round
Before
out of
bad
all
company
out
started,
of the whole event.
it was a bad company round.
Be
Is
a
that
bad
how the name
company.
developed? That was going to be
Yeah.
One bad company round.
Basically, that name, if I remember clearly, Riaz
came up with it, yeah.
came up with it at the show.
That was a
He
smoke.
at Wilson Smoke
On a Thursday.
on a Thursday.
On a Thursday.
On a Thursday, he
Thursday
came.
night,
He
eh?
came. Yeah, he came up with it, and he was like, "We are Bad Company
Yeah, for everyone.
for everyone.
For
Like,
everyone.
We didn't have a name. We had
Everybody
nothing.
would just go insane every time
Yeah,
those
the
4
bad
people come
company
in the
round.
picture and we're like, aye, this is gonna work.
There's no one else
No one
who's
else.
doing it as good as you.
More crazier than us,
There
Vic.
is right now, in my opinion, and I'm allowed to express my opinion, ain't no one doing it like you guys are doing it.
Amen.
4-man strong team, 1 car, and a whole bunch of craziness, man. Sure, but
So, you asking like how it
yeah,
came
we want to
together
know
and
how
stuff
it
like
came
that.
to be.
Yeah, we just decided, listen, we're gonna do our Bad Company thing, and we used to do it at Thursday events, Saturday events at Wilson Smoke and stuff. But I think the where we actually came out of our box and we actually put our name on the map, I think it was, and I was actually watching the video a while back, was when we had this, when we just decided, listen, all 4 of us, we're gonna go to a Sunday chill session at Val Spin Fest.
Yeah.
And at the Val, sorry. And we were just gonna go there and spin. None
this
of
was-
us knew what was gonna happen. Nothing. We just thought, listen, let's
This
just
was
go.
the build up to the main shows, no?
This is
Yeah, one of the build-ups.
And that was like where we kind of like came out of our box, because we still had no name back then. There was nothing. It was just raw frustration, anger. We actually get joy, and I'll be wrong. Am I wrong, Majita? We get
fucking
joy
shit up.
in fucking shit up and pissing people off. When we piss people off, we get joy with it, because you'll get someone that will go in around. No disrespect. We'll go into a round and we'll have fun. Someone will take their car and want to fuck their car up just because of what we did. And it's not a big head, it's the truth.
One
We've seen
specific
it.
guy in mention here, or just many
No,
people?
it's lots of people. boss.
Lots,
It's not just one
So
person.
everybody's coming after you because you got a big target on your back saying, right now we are the superstars, come fight us.
You know,
Come fund us.
to be honest, Vic, that day we did something new. We did something that wasn't really done, where we had 3 co-pilots and a driver on a car all at the same time. Everyone is out the car, there's no one in the car. And there's no coordination, it's just people going mad. And it's controlled chaos, basically.
I absolutely adore and love that saying, controlled chaos.
And
Controlled chaos, that's exactly
it
what
wasn't
it is.
about, for that round I'm talking about specifically, it wasn't about the rims or the tires or whatever. Yeah, I went through 10 rims that day, but whatever. It was about having fun. And all I can say to you is, from that day on, we have come with this anger, we've come with this frustration, we put it into our car, we put it into when we go into the pitch. And people look at it and they enjoy it.
And we're just expressing ourselves.
Yeah, we're just
An
expressing
extension
ourselves.
of your personality, an
moment.
extension
In that
of what
moment,
you want
boss.
to put out there.
Like, and we all free. Like, I don't know, I asked the Owens, I'm free when I spin. I've got no stress at all in my mind. And for that minute when you go in and you do your thing, fuck the world.
Yeah.
Simple. That's
It's your moment. It's your
That is
5
bad
minutes of
company.
expression, regardless who likes it.
It's our
my
time to
art
shine,
piece, and art is debatable. Whether you like it or not, I'm putting my art out there on
exactly.
the stage.
Yeah.
This is us, and no matter who thinks about us or who says whatever, that is who we are. That's bad company.
Yeah.
So you guys have been going wrong. Actually, you've been going wrong for the last 2 years. You've been going wrong the last 2 years together as a four-man team, and you haven't looked back.
We haven't.
Wheels and Smoke has become a crucial hub for you as Bad Company. You guys are the resident spinners there every Thursday, am I correct?
definitely,
And
yes.
it's become a strong hub. Do you feel that your initial fan base started from Wheels and Smoke on a Thursday night?
I totally agree with you.
I have
I
to
love
say,
Wheels and
that's-
Smoke
That's
with
our
all my heart.
But I got to give it to Monde. He has built a home for spinning on a regular basis in GP. It's Thursday nights, happens every single Thursday.
single
If you live in
Thursday.
GP, if you're coming from KZN, Cape Town, if you're coming from Poland, Portugal, New York, if you're coming during the
Thursday
weeknight,
night.
Thursday
get
night.
through Thursday night, Wheels and
Wheels and
Smoke,
Smoke,
Monde and the
boys.
crew, man. Absolutely, they've become an essential hub for spinning in South Africa, and you guys are the residents guys, and I do strongly feel that a large following of your loyal fan following has come from their Thursday night.
100%
Yeah.
true.
Smoke.
We that is our base, that is our home ground. We've grown from Wheels and Smoke.
Absolutely.
We made our base there. We all are known there. And guaranteed, people come on a Thursday to see us. They know that
Absolutely.
on a Thursday you're gonna find a Bad Company at Wheels and Smoke. Blood, sweat and tears, we are there.
Every single Thursday.
Not sick, dying, not dying.
Cold, hot,
I was
you name
there.
it.
I was,
Not
Not in love,
I
we
was
there.
there the day I got married. I was there.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
No way. Oh no, I definitely want to hear that. The day you got married, I am listening. You went to Wheels and Smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, your woman loves you very, very much lot. How did that happen?
Simple.
You went on you're like, I love you for richer and poorer and all that, skinny or fat, me, I love you to the death and back, and here's your ring, baby girl. I really got to go to
Half past
I need to
seven,
miss traffic.
Smoke.
I need to
But
miss traffic. I need to get Wheels and Smoke.
need to go.
But I'll see you later at about 12:30 for a honeymoon. Okay, mate?
Maybe 1, 2 o'clock,
Yeah.
depending.
I'll hit a few rounds with you. We'll make it special. We'll make it special.
Yo, Bam is
I
gonna
can't
kill
believe-
me now.
seriously, homie. No, bro. You're woman. You're a good woman. You got a good woman, no doubt.
Bam Bam, I love you.
She loves you 10 times more. I can guarantee you that.
Oh, boo
Yeah.
boo.
Hey, Shimfana.
So, you know, tell me about the brand that you have built so quickly and that has grown in such huge popularity in a little over 2 years. Let's talk in specific about the look of your car, your E30 box. How did the look come about? Because it's got a very distinct look, which a lot of other guys are now trying to sort of replicate. Trying to be diplomatically correct.
Say your
Replicate.
way.
To be honest, I started spinning in FGF, and that was my red box.
Yeah.
Cleanest spin car out there. You can ask people about it. And Terminator's Pussy Store 325. That man, he drilled it into me that you always have a clean car. You go spin with a clean car. You must have mud flaps, which we call mapation.
Yeah.
The car has to look on point when you go to an event. But I noticed something. My car started deteriorating after a couple of years of spinning. And when Bad Company was formed, we were like kicking the last lifeblood out of FGF because it just had a roll cage in it and there were stickers everywhere. And then all of a sudden, I broke FGF. were spinning in Swaziland in 2016. The end of the month,
Yeah.
I broke the car. And
Engine or body?
no,
Both.
one body.
Body.
Sorry, I've had 5 bodies, 1 engine for 5 years.
I'm
So
a V8, Baba. I gotta put it out there. I gotta put it out there. Bad Company is also dubbed the V8 Quinnings, aka V8 Kings. One of the first guys rocking a Lexus V8 in their spin cars.
So the car broke. The whole back suspension caved in. We couldn't fix it.
Thickened.
So we built our spin car, which we call Popeye. That is the car that's got Bad Company written on the side. 4 days.
Together as a unit.
Yeah, basically like a unit, because we all put in our little pieces here and there. Specifically, the last Popeye that we just built in December, we took a car half complete to Durban, and we all got into painting a car and preparing a car in 9 hours.
I remember that show.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
I
was-
remember that show.
It was on the...
You were there for a while, ne?
Yeah,
16th
16th of December, yeah.
I remember that.
And with the first Popeye, we built it, and we actually spun the following week. So we broke FGF on the Saturday. We had 4 days to build a new car, and the next Saturday we went back to Swaziland to spin it.
To spin again, yeah.
And then that body lasted us a year, and then it was finished.
Fail.
And now we have the next Popeye 2.0, and this Popeye we've been driving now for about 6 months, 5-6 months, and
It's still in good
it's
condition.
still in
I
good
must say.
condition. I haven't bumped
Be
it yet.
gentle on that one.
Touch wood.
So
And-
when it
and-
comes to spin cars, good condition is really relative to what you think a spin car
It's because
should
of
look or
fucking shit
represent. It's in good condition because it still performs. You start it still drives. It gets to every single event, and it does what it needs to do.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing. Like a car, if your engine is good, your gearbox, your suspension, all that stuff like that,
The heart and soul.
then you're away.
So your girl's a tattoo artist. Did she have any influence on the tagging or the graffiti works that went on the car? How did that come about? Because that's the specific look I was referring to. Like, it looks like a junkyard pit bull.
Basically, graffiti for me, I decided that no one that had graffitied a car. Everyone has been like, these Duasa, the graffiti artists, not Duasa. Graffiti artists go in there, they graffiti a wall and stuff, and it looks cool.
Yeah, for sure.
And there's people that go take an airbrush and they go and airbrush a car. We can't do that. McKinnon's gonna stand on the bonnet, he's
Yeah.
gonna put a hole in it.
Yeah.
He's gonna stand on the roof.
All 45 kilos of him, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Muzi's gonna do
I like how you put it.
all the way
down.
back,
For
reverse
kilometers.
Superman on
Moose
the
is
back.
on 42, but he's
Yeah.
trying to get to 50. He's trying to get to 50.
So basically, graffiti was never on a car. And it was through my wife, who actually, she had a friend of hers called Devin. He's also a tattoo artist. But he does
Graph.
graffiti, and he did our car. And that was one of the first cars that he'd ever graffitied. And we literally went to the place, bought paint, graffitied it.
Boom.
3 months down the line, if it's damaged or whatever, graffiti on top.
All over it.
Again and again and again and again. And
That's the art of graffiti, right? It ties in very well with the sport of spinning, because it's that urban retro, the portrayal of urban youth and expression of what we feel. So I think it ties. I think it does your brand and your team a great justice.
Great, yeah.
And it is truly an expression of the youth of South Africa. So I think that look really does wonders for you. I think it suits you guys as a whole. I don't know about these golf t-shirts that you decided to wear tonight, but hey, it's all good.
it works. We formal when we need to be
listen,
formal.
Brad-
You have to make
Brad,
everything work.
sorry, Scorpas. So Scorpa's real name, if you all don't know, is Bradley.
Bradlington.
Yeah. Bradlington in high school was a really, really good guy and quite an introvert. I heard you were like very far from what you have grown into in high school. I heard you're a quiet guy.
Oh, okay. Whoa.
Like a reserved
No,
guy.
no.
Like a good guy.
I didn't finish school.
It doesn't matter when you.
No, I'm
the
saying
years that
I was
you were
in high school for literally like 1.5 years, maybe.
The 1.5 years that you were in
Yeah,
high school.
I was a fat blob. I used to ride a bicycle home.
You weren't fat, boss. You were huggable. Chicks
Yeah,
love
Muna.
huggable guys. You were huggable. Huggable. Yeah, bro. I heard you're a very quiet guy. very quiet introverts.
I think I didn't know what I wanted or who I was back then. I was just waking up, going to school, come back. And back then, I was in Skopas. I couldn't speak Zulu. I didn't know how I wanted to dress, how I wanted to act, who I wanted to be around. I had no friends. I'm originally from Eastern Cape. I'm not from Joburg. So back then, I was like this weird guy that no one knew what to do with.
Or how to
And
interact with.
Yeah, and after school, leaving school and stuff like that, that is when like the Zulu came out, and I wanted to be like speaking Zulu and really finding out that not to be racist or anything, but you know, I don't really gel with the white people.
The white vibes.
Like I can't be like, but how you doing, like Shwaka. No. I can't. I don't see myself.
I can relate.
I don't see myself going to like a club and be like, oh yeah, bro, let's go like drink
Fist
and
bump.
stuff. Yeah, boss, I can't do that.
Fair
And for me, boss, my drink, bye.
It's your adrenaline rush. It's your outing, your expression.
That's it, yeah. And to be honest, like that's how we all have our different backgrounds. Like Muzi. What's your background in Jam? Where we are? Ganja.
Tell us.
I'm just from Makasi, but I'm a Tembisa 99. 1632 made me who I am today. And then it's just, I got fucked up because of my Kasi. I don't drink, I don't do weed, I don't do drugs.
Nothing wrong with that. Salute.
But I smoke pipe, only pipe. You understand?
lot of
I'm a hookah, I'm a sisha.
I'm a hookah. I'm a proper hookah. Yeah? You understand? No, not the hookah Skopas, but I'm a proper hookah. But yeah, I'm from Makasi. I'm a Kasi boy. I can say proudly, I'm a Kasi boy.
Tell me something, coming from the Kasi, you guys have a team, you guys have become the poster heroes for many kids in the Kasi.
Yeah.
You know, your dreads have become iconic when you're doing stunts
Yeah.
on top of the roof.
Yeah.
And when you lay back and you drop your hands and your dreads all up in your air. You guys have become individual heroes to many young children, whether they live in the suburbs or whether
Or
they
in
live
the
in the Kasi,
Kasi, wherever,
whether
yeah.
they don't
Yeah.
have a home to go to and
True.
they're on the streets,
True.
right? Because there's many people that have the ability to still have access to spinning material, whether it be in magazines or, you know, the one day we stopped at this traffic light just down the road here, Corlett Drive, and the gentleman was asking on the side of the road for spare change. He's like, hey man, I recognize you, this and that, whatever. So you don't realize the power that you guys carry
Yeah.
as superstars in the spin world. Do you feel you guys have positive energy to contribute to youngsters that come from areas like Tembisa, Soweto, etc., Eldorados, Enidale, even the white suburbs, Northcliffe, Sandton, Rosebank, whatever. But do you guys are the heroes of today in your spin world. What positive energies do you have to contribute to the young ones of today?
Yeah, Vic, I think we, how can I put it this? We are good, maybe, role models to others.
You are.
We
I'm
are
telling
to
you
others,
because
man.
I can see you are.
But fine, come and tell you my story, basically, before
Yeah.
spinning. I was a skater boy. I used to like skate, heavy skateboarder. Before I met Skopas.
Skinny nigga.
You understand? I was skinny. Skopas
Still
even
skinny.
said,
Still
I
waiting
was
for the
skinnier.
outfit.
I was skinny. I was
He
30
was
something,
very
maybe.
skinny.
I was skinny, and then Skopas once said to me, I'm a disgrace to black people.
Why would he say that?
Because I used to listen to like heavy metal rock.
Oh, so
And I
you
used
were
to
out the
wear-
box.
I was like different from black
You
people.
was that-
you understand?
that-
I wasn't
you
a
was more
Kasi
white than
boy.
Skopas.
I was more white than Skopas.
Yeah, literally.
that way, man. You understand? I wasn't that Kasi boy to that Kasi boy.
Okay.
But I understood Kasi culture.
Because that's what.
So it was easy for me to get into spinning because of I understood what's spinning. Like any other Kasi boy who would be like, okay, you guys spin, can I go watch, whatever. So I can say we influence a lot of people in a good way,
Absolutely.
but we also have our bad way.
Which is an expression.
Because now you can't have a good without a negative.
Yeah,
You must
yin
have,
and yang,
you must
gotta have a
balance, you
balance.
understand, you must balance. But yeah, I think we like good role models. I can say that to other people, yeah.
5 years ago, would you have seen yourself in the role that you're playing now?
No.
No, you're.
Definitely no.
Because let's face it, from here, you're a perfect demonstration of the Rainbow Nation of South Africa.
Yeah.
You're a team that compromises different races, different faces from different neighborhoods and upbringings.
Yeah.
That is the perfect picture of our country that we try our best to improve on a daily basis. You encompass that. And that's what another reason what makes your team so attractive to so many young fans and so many people, or how can I say, so many people that are looking to free their inner soul and if they don't have the ability to do it within their own lives. So they almost, I don't want to say they live through you, but they free their inner soul through you, through your aggression, through your aggressiveness, through your stunts. When they go to a spin show and they see you following your dream, it almost releases their ambitions. You know, because don't get me wrong, everybody has their own dreams and everybody has their inner souls, whether angry or calm or peaceful. But
And another
sometimes
thing is
they
that
don't have
we-
the ability to.
We also
free it.
didn't just, we also weren't the first ones to do what we're doing. There was other co-drivers and other drivers that also do stunts and stuff.
Absolutely.
So we're not the ones that start. Yes, we do have our own stunts that we put together and we're the first ones
And we
to do that.
execute properly.
yeah.
So other people are also, they're not in the position to express themselves the way we do.
Yeah.
Because you asked us, in 5 years, could we have seen ourselves
Yeah.
where we are today? I don't see myself, in 5 years before this, I didn't see myself here. Because before Bad Company, we weren't in the positions to express ourselves the way we do as
Absolutely.
Bad Company. So when Bad Company formed, a lot of doors opened for all of us, for us to put ourselves out there as much as we could. And every time we spun, all the events we go to, we bet ourselves. We don't just go there and our stuff is practiced or whatever. Bad Company, we never practiced.
Never, not one.
Anything.
Freestyle.
We've
Everything
never
freestyle.
taken our car and say we're going to this place to go and practice this.
Never.
We go to an event, we go in, we fuck shit up, we leave. Without planning it. That's why we stick to those words.
It's just, and just to top of what he said, when it comes to the whole type of where we come in 5 years' time, not forgetting, no one knew where spinning was going to be
In
in 5 years, 5 years ago. I was in spinning 5 years ago. I've been in spinning from 2007. It's quite a long time.
For sure.
And spinning has grown so much, and it has become like this, bigger than you, Vic, bigger than me, bigger than anyone.
All of us. It's bigger than all
Bigger
of
than
us.
any
Yeah.
sport in South Africa.
bigger than all of us.
And you know what the funny thing about spinning is? Spinning had its humble beginnings, being on the wrong side of the law. And now it's something where, just like you asked Muzi now, about showing people being role models to specific people.
Yeah.
I'll say this in Zulu because there's gonna be people that are listening.
No, for sure.
Kunabantu ngaphandle banomona.
Yeah.
And lo mona lo bonayo, it's jealousy, Vic. I'm talking about jealousy. People have jealousy. They don't want to see other people go forward. And the thing is, when I reach onto that topic, I'm not talking about spinning. I'm talking about in general.
In life.
In life. And for us, if Muzi can walk into his kasi tomorrow and he just walks in and one kid can go to him and say to him, Endot, ngibona uspin ushaya into zakho.
For sure.
It made me happy. That is positive for me. Someone comes to me and says to me, Escopas, boss, I really want you to come with you. We come to Wheels and Smoke to see you, to see Riaz, to see McKinnon, to see Muzi. Just hearing that, I feel, my personal opinion, I feel that we're making a difference. It might not be a big difference, but we're making a difference to that one or to that two or that three people that actually take the time and effort to download videos on Facebook, to watch for status updates,
To like our group.
to like our group, just small things like that. It shows that no, we're doing a good job, because that time where that person's at home on their phone or on TV watching us, they could be outside smoking nyaupe, stealing
doing
something, breaking into a house, and then they're saying to themselves, you know what? We're gonna go, yazi machita, astata ni moto, se Wheels and Smoke, se show in, so pega machita. Which means for that 3-4 hours, those guys are in a safe place watching us
In a positive environment.
in a positive environment, you understand?
positive way.
And yes, we are control chaos. We rough, we raw. We always leave our mark behind. People know we've been there. but you'll never ever hear Bad Company being disrespectful to the fans and being disrespectful to people that actually help us to be
That built you.
that built us. We'll never be disrespectful like that. You see, we are humble. Our T-shirt says "Humble yourself." We are humble, and we give as much credit as we get. We give it out.
Sure.
And there'll be times where people are literally on their knees begging to come with us and spin with us. We have to explain to them, hey, boss, it's dangerous.
For sure.
You're going to get hurt. But that at least shows that, we're doing something right.
Yeah,
And-
you have a
and-
very large following.
We
A
do.
large following of
And-
which you.
That's why we love Wheels and Smoke so much, friend. Vic.
yeah.
Because we go to Wheels and Smoke not just because we want to go
Wheels and
spin.
Smoke.
It's for the fans. We
the
love
fans,
yo.
yeah.
Bad
You
Company
get to
loves their
interact with
fans.
your people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they get to come physically touch and speak to you and interact with
100%.
you.
Because people come out in large amounts to Wheels and Smoke on a Thursday, especially to come and see Bad Company.
Yeah.
And you're attainable heroes. What happens is big sports stars, when you become made and stuff, and you're playing for Chiefs or Pirates or whatever, your social circles tend to, change and stuff. So it almost limits you staying in touch with the regular people, the regular fans that have built you to that superhero status.
Yeah.
And that's what you guys are continually doing on a weekly basis, saying, hey, we're at Wheels and Smoke, come and engage with us,
and
take
engage
a few
with us.
selfies, make a video,
Smoke
hey,
a
bro, we'll
pipe.
sign your shirt, have a
Whatever.
conversation. We got all the time in the world.
And like you were asking our backgrounds, Davi could have been in that position now. That's not my place to talk, but
Yes.
Davi is where he is now because of his decisions and his choices. And he is happy where he is. Isn't it, Njayam?
Yeah, 100% right. Spinning is life, bro. Spinning is life. It's always been that way.
Yeah, true.
Look, I could have been playing soccer, Vic. Not gonna brag or anything, but I'm very good at soccer. Could have been far away with soccer as well, playing for Pirates, playing for Chiefs or whatever. And I've decided spinning.
Is
on
your
top of it.
passion, and you're
Yeah.
following through. While I got you on focus, so when it comes to Bad Company, Scorpus is the pilot, he's the driver, he's the spinner. But every once in a while, I've seen the wheel being taken care by yourself. Have you become almost like a co-pilot, backup driver, or have you added to the show by also piloting the vehicle at certain moments in your routine? Because I've seen you drive at a few events as well.
Look, Vic, I won't put it in that way as a backup driver or anything because I trust in my driver, yeah?
Yeah, for sure,
So
no
will
doubt.
never fail us or
Thank you,
anything.
Njayam.
So, me spinning the car basically is my own purposes for which in future when I have my own car, I will be ready to share the motor as in that moment. And then yeah, my ones also along, but let's run around, gangan. You know, the boor sometimes get tired because we do hit 10, 11 rounds at a show.
Yeah.
And out of
you
it-
give value for money for the promoters and the fans. We coming here, we're gonna mess you up 10 times, and then we go out of here.
Yeah, and just so for the promoters, we're not doing it for you, we're doing it for our fans, the 10 rounds. So don't get too happy. We're doing it for our fans, it's not for the promoter.
And once in a while, sorry to break his thing here. I feel like a proud father when my sons go in and spin alone, and I'm sitting there on the wall, cheering for them, running in front of the car. And I am so proud of these ninjas spinning. Muzi can spin also. He can spin.
I salute. I haven't watched it. I usually watch your dreads do the action because for me that is an awesome epic scene.
It is crazy.
I love that. And you know when you get still shots, like when the photographers, the media that helps build spinning to where it is, when they capture moments and they capture that perfect shot where there's smoke pouring out the rear wheels, you lay back your dreads, you guys are pouring out suicide slides on the right. That is extreme motorsport at its finest. That is where we should be on an international stage. I've said this a million times. Spinning should be in something like X Games.
It's our
We
biggest
should be
wish.
in X Games.
Yeah.
One of our biggest wishes.
True.
Vic.
That's a
And I
very,
keep
that's
saying
true.
we're going to get there. We keep pushing. We're going to carry on pushing until we get on an international stage, and not just an international stage as in the sideshow. We're going to be the main show because
Yes.
I believe spinning is of that extreme sport that should be on something like X Games.
X Games, yeah. It
Skateboarding,
deserves the X Games, yeah.
rallycross, etc.,
And,
etc.,
you know,
etc.
we are on that level. And to be honest with you, just to go back to McKinnon, what he was saying, and I've said this to him, but I haven't put it out there. Honestly speaking, in this game, we don't feel, and I'm wrong, we don't categorize ourselves as being in a specific level. There's people better than us or less better than us or whatever. But to be honest, this man right here, I can say, this man right here makes me nervous in my own car.
Yeah.
And that is not just being nervous as he's spinning bad or spinning good, meaning this guy's got potential to
Mad
do
talent.
it. Mad talent.
Crazy, and especially in the short time he's been doing it.
Plus, he's been spinning for under a year.
Since his first round,
Wow.
Yeah, it's
I
just
saw him
round,
spin
yeah.
at Valspin sessions.
we even call him
I saw you.
Matata Fire
Yeah, Matata fire, baba.
because he make cock.
Yeah, and you know, like, just for me to break it down, we have a very fast car, and it's very, very fast. It spins fast, it drifts fast, it flips fast, everything is fast. For what Muzi does on the roof,
Yeah, no.
he's the only person who does it. He's been flung out of the car, he's broken his arms, his shoulders, his ribs,
everything.
and it's all my fault.
All the
It's
blame
all my fault.
Let's talk about injuries.
all our injuries where you broke the ribs, Copas.
I'll move you.
Moses, you broken ribs?
Yeah.
What else have you broken?
Mom.
Scopas. I know a story about Scopas.
No,
What happened to
no,
Scopas?
no. Let's go to the other guys first.
No.
Other guys
Let it
first.
out.
Bro, listen. To date, make no mistake, spinning is dangerous. Motorsport is spinning. I mean, yeah. But to date, no one has died that we know of
Yeah,
in our
yeah, no
community
one.
of spinners
Yeah.
from spinning.
Wild spinning.
Exactly. Yeah. But there has been someone that has been driven over
By his own car.
Stand strong.
And saw the light
Tell
and
us,
turned big.
please tell us how a car physically drives over you and
So,
you stand here as
it's very,
stories.
very, very, very simple. I was very, very,
Very
green.
simple, hey?
I was learning. I was trying to emulate other people because at that time, there was a specific. There were only a few stunts back then.
Tell me who you're trying to emulate. I just want to mention
Just-
the forefathers that you were looking to.
Basically, what I'm trying to say is back then there was no anti-clock.
Oh,
There
okay.
was no running over a car back then, and there was actually I'm wrong. There was one person doing anti-clock back then. There was Terminator, and he did it at that show, and that specific move was done by Eric Maswai, the one that when I fell,
right,
it was
yeah.
done by him. I was trying just to sit on the roof of the car with my feet on the glass,
Yeah.
and I was just trying to sit there and then go back into the car.
While the
went
car
wrong?
was spinning.
While
Sorry,
the car was
let's. He wanted to sit on the roof of the car while it was spinning while no one was inside the car. Okay. Yes, we're running on track.
And I didn't do it the right way. My hand went, I missed, I fell on top of my head.
Ish.
I got knocked out, I cracked my skull.
Oh, wow.
And I broke my shoulder, the car drove over me 3 times, and I got sucked under the car. The car got stopped. They ran to the car. And I'll actually put it out properly. I'll say that the people that were there, and I will mention names, was Boki was there, Terminator was there, Sunesh was there, Nati was there from Swaziland. Those guys rushed to the car, lifted the vehicle off me, pulled me out, scarred my face, my back, everything. And everyone told me this, and I can't actually remember it. The first thing I said when I woke up, I asked everyone, "Is my car okay?" Like it was crazy, and I was in hospital for 6 weeks. But you know what the funny thing was? Spinning wasn't that way. It wasn't that way in effect where there was a brotherhood back then. There was brotherhood and stuff like that, but it was still very small. And when I got hurt, when that happened, 4 people visited me in hospital from spinning.
4 spinners or 4 from the
4
community.
spinners, only 4 spinners. And it was Nati and Terminator. And Nati came all the way from Swaziland. And it was Jeff and Mr. Timber Fungati, our boss at Wheels and Smoke, besides Monday. And those are the only people that showed me love. And I didn't really worry about that. I was busy dying in hospital, so it's fine. But, but when I came out of hospital, that I'll put it out there. I came out of hospital, I had 300 staples in my back. I spun my car the first day I got out of hospital. And from that day, I was scared of doing stunts. And I was nervous of doing stunts. And
Did it affect you?
it did, boss. And to be honest with you, all the stunts I do now, 50% of those stunts I wasn't doing before Bad Company. Because Muzi, McKinnon, Riaz pushed me and gave me so much. They cheered for me. This ninja here had a broken arm. I broke his arm. He was on the roof of the car. I drove into a wall.
He finally admitted it.
I broke his arm. And I broke his arm. He fell off. He threw himself off the car. I was responsible for him breaking his arm. I ran over the car the first time. This one of these broken arms sticking out the window, going mad. McKinnon was crazy. He couldn't even talk. The way that my Owens were there for me. And Muzi shows me so much respect and is behind me. And we all do that. If he does a crazy stunt, we talk about it. If he goes mad and stands on the roof when I'm going crazy, it's fine. And like, we all compliment each other.
Yeah.
And we've been injured. Yeah, we've gotten
You all
hurt
have
and
been
whatever.
injured.
But you also fell. But you also fell.
You also
Hello?
fell, you.
Hello?
Yeah, that
Hello?
injuries.
But
While
you
he was
fell.
driving the car, just
He
put it
fell.
out there, he fell out of the car. Because I was pushing him.
But-
Jump out on the clock.
I was like, "Ah, do it."
Jump! Alright, bro, I'm gonna
I said,
fall.
why are you scared? Just do
Open
it.
the door.
Who's there? He went out rolling.
One McKinnon on the floor.
Go on.
And I wasn't even there. I wasn't even there. But you know, that's the thing. Like, you see how we laugh now.
Sure.
This is us. We laugh at each other. We play jokes. We carry on.
Even while being injured, we laugh.
We laugh.
That's what keeps you guys
Because
a
you were
close-knit
stupid
unit.
enough to do it.
Yeah. And you will be stupid to do it again.
And then if I fall, they'll all laugh.
Yeah, I
And
must
if
laugh.
he falls, we laugh.
You must laugh.
If Skopas falls,
We laugh harder. Do you laugh harder when Skopas
Yes,
falls?
Yeah, we laugh
before we even
harder.
stop the car, we laugh. And the car's coming
Skopas
for him. We're like, I'm stopping the car. Yeah, baboor.
Plus, it's crazy. Like, but you
Sometimes I even see the accident coming, Vic, and I save him before the time. I'm like,
Yeah, boer.
Get him, get him.
know,
Hold up and
but it still gives me a chance to write myself.
Because nobody knows that it's a mistake except your own, right? You're like, oh no, you wasn't supposed to fall that
I
way.
already
bro.
see it
But you're like,
coming.
yeah, no, Doug, I polished that stuff off. I got that.
that's exactly what he
Plus,
does.
it's crazy. Like you know what? I just say we compliment each other.
No doubt.
And we have each other's back. Cool, man.
Yeah, and that's one thing that brought us to where we are, I think, what is motivation amongst each other.
So as you can see, Bad Company is a big team with a huge personality and a lot of information and stories that we could not package into one episode. So next week we drop it, continuation, same time, same place, 9 a.m. Friday. It continues.